I got a few things that I want to tackle tonight. One of them being academics. Another one is Umar Johnson because he's speaking about something he absolutely didn't know what he was talking about. Faison Love, I want to deal with him. Chad Johnson, Ocho Cinco. I think it's one more that I wanted to tackle. Cardi B. Cardi B and Offset. All right, let's get to it, y'all. I want to bring up this academics because I want to get y'all thoughts on this. Let me go ahead and pull this up. First, we're gonna go over this 500,000 because Freezy bothered me yesterday. As the more the Freezy talked yesterday, the more Freezy talked because I didn't do the second half of this video. I only did one part of this video. The more that Freezy talked on Monday night show about the woman stealing $500,000, because I was limited in my insight because I didn't watch the whole stream. I didn't have time to watch the whole stream because I wanted to hold off and break it down in front of you guys. But the more that Freezy talked yesterday on the panel, because at first I'm like, man, Freezy, y'all just really don't know how much that academics is getting out here in these streets. And I still think that academics make a lot of money. But then Freezy was like, man, and he started saying a bunch of stuff. And I'm like, it started making me question my own perspective, right? And it was funny because Freezy got a way of talking to where, it's just kind of hilarious. And so I wanted to actually look at the rest of this live stream before I started to comment or draw any more conclusions because I want to get it straight from the horse's mouth. So let me go over to where I think that I stopped at. I'm not sure exactly where I stopped at, but let me spin the block and see where I stopped at.
Akademiks got the tape. It's at his house, but he don't. Nigga, you not partying my spot for shit, nigga. Nobody got charged. No case. Nothing happened. I am the person who's in the middle of this because shit happened at my house. I don't want to bring up or I want to say nothing about the young woman because she knows initially I was the person who she didn't even, like, according to what she's saying, she didn't even knew no shit happened that night. And I brought it to her attention like, yo, bro, I think you should go get tested. Like, shit, I seen what I seen on the camera. Like, yo, you gotta get tested. Bro, how you think you about to hold that against me, nigga?
Yeah, somebody said lead attorney mentioned something about a felony charge. No, I got a second video that Ack addressed all of that. I'm gonna play it after I look at the rest of this.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, they raided my crib because something happened in my house. I live in a mansion and I used to invite mad people over. I invite nobody over now. I'm sorry. This is why when I meet y'all regular random people, I'm like, oh, let's go to your house. Let's not. I've learned my lesson. I used to be like, nigga, people used to be in my crib, like in the pool, doing all type of shit. Nigga, my house I used to look at my house as a bachelor pad. I used to tell people, I say, yo, I spent $2 million on this crib just to go get my ex out of my system, get popping and have fun. And then I'm gonna get another crib when it comes time to a family. Nah, I can't invite people over no more. I can't
You don't spend $2 million on a crib in order to get an ex out of your mind. You don't spend $2 million on a house just to get your ex up out of your mind, like to get over something.
thing she thought was like this big thing. Hey, we're gonna say that the police raided your crib when you were asleep and a girl claimed she got R-worded in your crib. Come on, bro. Huh? I don't care where we at. We don't.
Any girl that's around me, she got to be loyal. I mean, anything that she see, not saying that you're going to see something that is bad is going to incriminate you, but it's just my business. You don't talk about nothing. You don't talk about what's in my bank account. You don't talk about my daughter. You don't talk about my life. You don't talk about where we've been unless it's something that's just kosher for the general public that I automatically said that, yeah, you can say that. Any woman that's around me, not just the woman that's with me, but any woman that's around me got to take it to the grave. Flat out. Everything else you hear is just a rumor, unless it comes from somebody that's actually close to me.
You know the only reason I never told this? Because I paid $100,000 to a lawyer to handle this situation. That an accusation, because at first they were like, the cops was like, we don't know what happened. And nigga, I'm telling the cops, Nigga, they ain't got nothing to do with me. Yeah, shit happened at my crib. And they're like, well, it's your crib. Why didn't, they're bringing up all the time issue. Why didn't you she asked you for the security tape. Why didn't you give it to her? And I said, I'm talking to them, nigga, in an interrogation room, nigga. I
never
said, bro,
talk to the police.
Are you fucking kidding me? You think that I didn't know this shit happened? She's telling me, give me the video of me fucking your friends. Or she's telling me, explain to me what happened at this part when I'm fucking your friends. You think I want to sit there like, oh, no, yeah, you cocked your leg back up right here. Oh, shit, nah, you were bopping your head right. Nah, nigga, I told her no, nigga, and I ain't trying to do that. But when the cops seen that, the cops said, oh, Ak is hiding evidence. Anyway.
Cops
So
want to keep you
that's
talking.
really the biggest thing. And you know what I mean? Monkey off my back, whatever y'all want to say.
Cops want to keep you talking. They just gonna ask random questions, even if they don't know anything, especially when you're not sitting there with a lawyer, in order to keep you talking, so that at some point you probably give them some insight into what really happened, or you incriminate yourself, or you incriminate somebody else. Never talk to the police. You have the right to remain silent. Always lawyer up. Never talk to the police, ever.
Gonna come to my I sent you the Uber. How you gonna fuck my homies? Like, that's crazy. Okay. All right. Bet. Cool. Now, what else this person think they got over a real nigga like me?
All right, this is the part
Okay.
I'm talking about.
Oh, let's get to the Spotify shit. This chick really think that on some stupid shit. Oh, I'm gonna tell people I got the letter from Spotify saying we're ending their dealings with you. Bro, I signed a 2-year with a 1 option with Spotify. It wasn't making sense for our business on how we were going along. I stopped providing the necessary episodes. They were paying up to a certain point, and then at a certain point, my lawyer, my agent, got notice from them that they're saying, yo, you either got to produce mad more episodes or we're going to terminate.
Such a bad business deal. Such a bad. I thought that it was a bad business move from Spotify in the beginning. Spotify was trying to grab up all of the talent, especially after they had paid crazy amount of money to Joe Rogan. And then I believe that Spotify also believed that they would get the same level of productivity from other people that they signed to the platform, which proved to not be lucrative to the platform because they had already grown. And now I'm starting to get into the business aspect of it. But Joe Rogan is a machine. Joe Rogan is going to produce. Joe Rogan is going to meet the expectations. It seemed like every black content creator or podcaster that Spotify signed got lazy and didn't want to produce. Facts. Like Spotify, for their part, upheld their end of the bargain, and that they created a contract and said, yo, you got to produce this much content, and then we're going to give you however many millions or whatever it is. I'm sure it was in the millions. And so you got to work. You got to work, man. Y'all think that just because you don't go into a 9-to-5 that you're not supposed to produce. No, you absolutely, if you want to grow, if you want to do some great things, you got to work. And so what do you mean I just stopped producing a content for them when I had a 2-year deal? That's called a breach of contract. You supposed to work. Now, it probably worked out better for Spotify if they wasn't still continuing to grow, or maybe they wasn't getting the numbers that they was going to get, because then they didn't have to uphold that they ended the bargain, or, if they had a renewal option, they didn't have to renew the contract. But that's just bad business, in my opinion. That's why Joe Rogan and the Howard Sterns of the world, they make so much money, bro, because they produce.
They terminated. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't know what bitch really thinks she can hold some shit against me. I gladly said, hey, and you notice I ain't slander Spotify at all. Bro, I can't do like 4 episodes a week with some, I ain't about to do that shit. We got into mad conversations about quantity versus quality. Like, my lawyer is telling me, just put out anything. Just sit there and talk. Nah, I ain't about to do that. I'm sorry. I'm not no broke ass bitch ass nigga. I'm sorry. I told him, I said, y'all got to renegotiate the shit, elongate the term.
What do you mean? Yo, that's your contract that you signed. That don't have nothing to do with a broke ass, bitch ass nigga. Like that has nothing to do with anything. If they paying you to produce content, then you got to produce content. Otherwise, then you in breach of contract, or you shouldn't have did it in the first place. I'm telling you, man. Look, and I'm not saying that Ack is not great at what he does, and I'm not saying that he's not a great content creator. I'm just saying that it's no different than these rappers in that they don't produce at the rate that they say that they're gonna produce. They don't uphold their contract, and then now Spotify have to terminate it.
It could be some shit that I could do. I'm not about to sit here and put out any type of content, my nigga. Okay, that didn't happen. We completed the years they had to pay me for, 2 years. They said, hey, listen, we would have extended for another year, but we're not. You probably already knew that, but we're telling you why. You didn't provide, or you weren't providing us enough episodes. Okay. Okay, my nigga, the fuck? I don't care.
I care about all my bags.
I got my millions off y'all. Y'all got y'all content out of me, but y'all just not gonna get me to water down my shit while I'm trying to appease y'all. I'm sorry. Hey, we did what we did. I still love y'all. I still fuck with Spotify. I'm moving on. They're moving on. I'm okay. Why this bitch by the way, you know where this girl thinks she has some leverage? She be going through my emails and all that type of shit, nigga. I'm at my crib sleeping. She sucks some dick. I fall asleep. She run through, try to get in my emails. Oh, let me see if I can find out something about you. Like, what? Before we even got here, she was like, yo, I'm gonna tell the world, oh, you're not a millionaire. Gang. See my TD account, nigga, with $400,000. Nigga, I got tens of millions in motherfucking stocks and bonds. Nigga, the fuck is you talking about? But this is what this woman really thinks she got over a nigga. She want to be in your bank account. She want to be in every single thing about you.
Let me backtrack a little bit.
Nigga, the fuck is you with $400,000? Nigga, I got tens of millions in motherfucking stocks and bonds. Nigga, the fuck is you talking about?
Ack sitting on Ack got stocks and bonds. Is Ack smart like that? Because I'm not saying that you got to be smart to make investments in certain stocks. I mean, you can follow the S&P 500. You can put your stuff inside of a ETF. You can put it in a mutual fund. You can put it in a growth stock, a blue chip company, and be fine. And a lot of people told me that Ack graduated with some kind of something or something like that. Is Ack that type of dude? Is he smart like that? Is he sitting on tens of millions of dollars? Because if you're not making the investments that you're supposed to make, and you know I'm a money guy, so when you start talking money, my ears perk up a little bit because I want to know what you know so that I can make the apply it to what I got going on and go from there. Is Ack a investment guy? Thank you for the super chat. I'm gonna read the super chat shortly.
But this is what this woman really thinks she got over a nigga. She want to be in your bank account. She want to be in every single thing about you. Now, let me tell you, this is going to be the most egregious thing, I swear. This is going to be the most egregious thing. And if she actually denies this, I got all the proof. I could have had this woman in jail for 40 years. Are y'all listening to me? For 40 years. This is how forgiving I am, and this is why y'all going to call me a simp, and I'm going to take it. Chat. There was a point. I don't know more. So if
how do y'all know
niggas
what his net worth is? Listen, stop going on Google. Stop going on Google and thinking that they know. They know just as much as you know. They making a hypothesis and an educated guess. Nobody knows what nobody's net worth is. Nobody, except for the person. Half of the people most people don't even know what their own net worth is. Most people, not all. Most people don't know what their net worth is. Nobody. No, y'all can't say it might be more than 10 million. It might be less than 10 million, but you can't go by Google or celebrity net worth or some crap like that to find out somebody gonna tell me what my net worth is based off of what they seen on Google. Somebody said something like, oh, Anton, you can't compare it to that person over there because it says your net worth is only 4 million. Like, man, what are you talking about? You can't go by Google to find out what somebody's net worth is, bro.
I got it. Y'all just gonna come get a different result. There's a time I used to have $1 million cash in my crib. That's a fact.
That's goofy.
Do you know this bitch stole $500,000 from me? Cash. Bro, I had them in safes and all type of shit. Nigga, I'm not checking the money all the time. I had money just sitting there. I gamble, nigga. When I gamble, I pick money up cash. When Shorty moved to
Stop. Listen. You said DJ Academics has a bachelor's degree in biomathematics from Rutgers University. Um, I don't even know what biomathematics is. I'm a C student, so I don't know. I'm sure he's much smarter than I am.
Houston, like whatever, we like broke up or whatever. Not really peeping shit. Nigga, I got $1 million in cash. $1 million. Not talking about 50.
So why y'all keep telling me how smart he is, but he's sitting here talking about he got $1 million in cash?
One day,
I don't care about where you
I
graduated.
get a new money counter.
Or
I
where
said, let
you-
me try my new money counter, and I get the bands. So I like count my money and wrapping the bands around them shits. I'm sorry. If you're not like that, I'm sorry. So I'm counting my money.
This is so
My nigga, I had $1 million. I remember I had $1 million. Now I might have given my mom like 30 grand here. I might have, but I should have like definitely over like 950. Definitely not 100. 900,000.
So y'all talking about how he got a degree in biomathematics, but he don't even know how much money he got in his script. Listen, it's a lot of people that got a degree. And again, I'm not speaking to ACT specifically, but Boyce Watkins got a degree. He can't tell his right from his left. It's a lot of people that get degrees or go to a certain university or get there, whatever. That doesn't mean that you know what you're doing when it comes to real life application and building whatever it is that you need to build. And now again, this don't have nothing to do with him, because I do think that ACT getting the bag, but he just going against every piece of financial advice that you're supposed to have. First, he's sitting there talking about he got $1 million in his crib. Secondly, he said he don't even know how much he got. Come on, man. I know down to a T. I know exactly how much that I have. I know exactly down to the cent. I know exactly how much I have in each account down to the cent. In every single account. Brokerage account, business accounts, personal accounts. I know exactly how much I have all the way down to the cent.
I count my money. I got $400,000. I'm confused. I'm like, what? This shit don't make sense. What the fuck? I got 400,000 now, and that's a lot of money, but I'm like, what, 400,000? What the fuck? Where my money goes? So now I'm thinking about, I do got some wild spending habits. What the fuck? Let me tell you how I figured this shit out, chat. This woman has been arrested once or twice or whatever because of her actions in my crib. By the way, in the last 30 days, the police literally, she was naked, took her out, had to bring her to some mental asylum. She was like butt booty naked because she's,
It's not
first
true.
of all, she's drunk. Now, let me explain something about Cheyenne.
It's not true.
Cheyenne is someone who's a victim of my lifestyle. I've been drinking for 10 years straight.
Well, that's partially true.
Every day.
The
Since
second
college.
sentence that
Every
you
day.
typed is partially true.
If you are around me, if you're a chick that get in my lifestyle, it's going to be intoxicating. You know why? You probably don't got to work, and I start drinking at about 8:22 a.m. It's very intoxicating. I'm sorry. Now, her problem is that she doesn't have a limit.
I thought
She doesn't know how to stop. She doesn't know.
I thought he was saying it's intoxicating, like it's exhilarating. It's intoxicating, like we do so much. He's saying it's intoxicating, like it's really, really, literally, it's intoxicating, like we drinking in the morning. He know it down to the exact time that he starts drinking in the morning. Man, ACT is wild, bro. He's saying it's intoxicating, like we get to the liquor bottle intoxicating. He ain't say it's intoxicating, like, oh man, I'm gonna sweep you off your feet type of intoxicating. This man is wild, bro.
How to chill. She doesn't know, hey, this is too much. So the last time when she got, like, she drank a whole bottle of Casamigos, like even now at my crib, because she was at my crib, I don't even know, but she probably at my crib right now trying to break shit. Who knows?
Shout out to J1. Shout out to Blake Fields.
At my crib, I got a whole bar. I got a whole big ass bar. I got to hide bottles of liquor because she'll drink so much till she's an intoxicated face. She was so intoxicated when the police brought her out. They had to bring the EMT people in. Look, yo, she locked herself in my crib. They had to kick my door down again because she wouldn't open my doors.
I cannot live like
I
this.
seen her in the crib. She's mad drunk. She grabbed a big long knife. I said, I ain't letting the bitch cut my throat. I'm leaving. I'll walk out the crib. She locked every door, And then the police come, and based on what her mom and I told them what happened, they said we can't leave until we do a wellness check to make sure she didn't kill herself or some shit like that. She wouldn't open the door. They kicked my fucking door down again. Who's paying for it? You're right. I'm a bozo. I get it. So this person got a real bad alcohol problem. I got to hide alcohol from them. Let me get to the money that she stole.
Why are you with somebody you got to hide alcohol?
The way I found out she stole the money.
What up, Sarah?
She goes to Houston. Immediately, she buys a $140,000 car. She gets an apartment. Oh, I'm right over the Toyota Center. Okay.
Toyota Center.
Now, granted, I'm a very generous guy when I'm dealing with my girl. She ain't no broke girl, just off the fact she with me.
Simping.
But when I realized I misplaced the money, I said, what the fuck? I start going back to the dates where she's leaving my crib. So there's been multiple dates where her parents had to come drive up from Virginia, come get her ass because she's wild.
This is the part that me and Freezy was, that we was talking about. That got clipped up that we was talking about on the Q show last night, where basically Freezy was trying to dispute the fact that it's impossible for a chick, and this was just fabricated as far as the story, that actually lost $500,000 by a chick stealing it with him. And how do you not know that?
Or the cops had to evict her. Like, the cops has been to my crib like 40 times, nigga. And they all come there and like the cops is just already on 10 with her. Like, yo, bro, you don't live here. At first, you used to be people like, oh no, I get mail here. The cops is like, yo, this is Axe crib. Get the fuck out, my nigga. Stop playing with the nigga, bro. Like, the cops even know what type of time it is. One of the times when her mom come up, because she's a woman and whatever, I used to just like, when she's like, oh, I need to go get my stuff, that I could leave. I would just go in the corner, let her and her parents or whoever walk through my crib and go get her stuff.
Nope, not in my crib.
What I didn't know is that my stupid ass, she knew the combination. This is a chick to like, this chick is like mad just inquisitive. She knew the combination. I got 8 safes in my crib. She knew the combination of every one of them bitches, bro. I swear I didn't know, bro.
How?
I swear I didn't know this.
How?
Nigga. So what I realized, and this is how I found it, and I caught her in the act, and I'm gonna tell you how I did get the money back. I'm gonna tell you how I get it back.
So you got the money back.
When she she's in Houston,
how does she
started
know
doing all type of thought shit.
8 safes.
She hits me back up, and after because remember she has an alcohol problem, she goes down there blackout, whoring out, wilding. Realizing that's not sustainable, nobody taking it serious. She's trying to come back. She's also like, bro, she don't got no job, but she got like $20,000 a month in bills. It's shit looking bad. She come back, my stupid ass.
Oh my God. Oh my God. She got $20,000 in bills and you paying for them, and she ain't got no income, and she fucking other people. I wouldn't even have told this story. I couldn't even have told this story. You got a girl. How does a woman accumulate $20,000 in bills? I don't even think I personally have $20,000 in bills a month. Let me look at my budget really quickly. January. I don't even, hold on, let me see. I don't even think I personally have $20,000 in bills a month. I don't. I don't personally have $20,000 in bills a month. How does a woman by herself have $20,000 in bills a month, and she going out getting drunk, fucking other people, and you paying for her stuff? Oh, this is such a painful story, bro.
Of course, I'm like entertaining it. She give me access to her Ring camera in Houston. So I kind of have it, but remember, I
What are
just
y'all
found out
doing?
my money got
Like
stolen. So I'm
50,000
like, what the fuck?
a month.
I'm not even thinking it's her. I'm really thinking all type of different shit. Anyway, when I kind of get the inclination it's her, I'm like, when was the? I'm trying to like mark the date. The last time I counted it because I remember it was a mill. I'm like, what the fuck? I get the date.
Joe Mama's
I
crazy.
figure out what happened afterwards. I said, oh, she was here then she left then. I said, nah, she ain't wouldn't steal no fucking money from me. Like, nigga, I leave tens of thousands of dollars around all the time. Like, she wouldn't, like, why would she just steal? But still, it is $500,000. But even I'm like, she don't even know my safe combination. Okay. When I looked at her camera, her Ring camera that's in her kitchen in Houston, right after she just moved or she just left, one of them, like she'll leave, come back, leave.
Stay
She
sober.
brought out a bunch of shit. She took my money in socks. I count my money and I put them in $50,000 wads. It was in big socks that she put them in. And when I looked at the camera in Houston, out the sock, 50,000. Out the sock, 50,000.
I want to believe this because I am a big supporter of Akademiks and his work ethic and his content, and I think that he's absolutely um I think that he's a really good content creator. Do y'all know what $50,000 look like? And I'm assuming that it's in all hundreds. And I'm assuming that where does Ak live? Where's his home base? I'm guessing it's somewhere in on the East Coast. I'm assuming. I'm assuming it's somewhere, even if it's not on the East Coast, it's got to be either in Miami, Florida, or it's on the East Coast. And you telling me that she's flying with over $50,000 every single time, bro? Do you know you will get stopped all day, every day inside? I never fly with that type of money ever. The only time that I've flown with that type of money is the first time that I flew. That MGM flew me over to Biloxi, Mississippi, over to the Beau Rivage, and that was on a that was not going through a regular airport. You know what I'm saying? 50,000. Okay, so let me break it down to you. 50,000 is like $10,000 is because you put it in a wrapper, right? And they got $10,000 wrappers. It's the hundreds, it's the fifties. That's 5,000, and then they got the 20s. That's 2,000. And basically, you getting it in the denominations of 100. So let's just say, for example, if you went to the strip club and you got a stack, then you would get a stack of 100. And so 100 ones, you wrap it around, you put the little band on it, and that's $100. So if you was to get, $1,000 in stacks, then it would look like, or let's just say you get $500, 5 stacks. It's like this thick. It's like this thick. I mean, it's really thick. I don't know if it's thick enough. I mean, I'm sure a sock is elastic enough to do it. But if you getting 50,000, which is the equivalent if you was to get $500 in ones, it's like this. It looked like a brick. I mean, it looked like it's thicker than a brick. $50,000 and you going through the airport with that, or you driving straight through, man, you getting stopped all day long. 50 bands probably look like this is a Rolex box. I just bought my new Rolex straight over there. It probably looked like this from side to side. From side to side, it's probably like this. You telling me this can fit in a sock? Let me go get a sock. Give me this. I'm gonna get the thickest sock that I can find. Because I don't keep, and I'm assuming that she was taking it out in 50,000 increments. So that means she would have to make 10 trips back and forth to the crib. Now, these are the thickest socks that I could possibly find in my drawer. These is like when you sick socks. Like, oh my God, whatever. Now, imagine this Rolex box right here. I don't actually want to ruin the box, so I'm going to pull it out. Imagine that you got 50 bands, and it's about this thick. Now, this is the small box. If you ever get Rolexes, then the boxes get bigger depending on the value of the watch, right? So I actually got a Submariner date, and it only cost me $16,000, but this is the box that it come in. So let's assume, and I don't even think that this is big enough, because 50 bands got to be like this, and then it's probably like 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a little bit thicker than this Rolex box right here, right? It doesn't fit. This is the widest, thickest socks that I could possibly find, and it doesn't fit. It literally don't fit. I'm just gonna keep it honest with y'all, bro. It's literally ripping the sock. I don't even know if y'all can hear that. Maybe it's true. We just gonna listen to it. Think about it. If it's all on $100 racks, or maybe she rolling it up and she putting it in differently.
She took my money in socks. I count my money and I put them in $50,000 wads. It was in big socks that she put them in.
That's some hell of
And
that's some hell of a big socks.
when I looked at the camera in Houston, out the sock, 50,000. Out the sock, 50,000. Out the sock, 50,000. She put the money in her safe. Now, here's the thing.
Okay.
The same detective who was working when niggas was trying to run my crib, they already, like, I started contacting them. You got to realize my money, I don't get illegal money. I'm not no drug dealer, no nothing like that. My money comes from a casino if I ever got cash. When you get money from a casino is like a financial entity. They got serial numbers and they usually are sequential. It's very easy to track. I'm not getting $5. I'm getting 200,000. Yes, that's easily trackable. I go to the cops because I go to the cops first. And to make a long story short, man, the cops is basically asking me info for them to lock her ass up. Like, yo, just give us info. Like, we'll just lock her up because, nigga, if she is in control, that's a federal
Shout out to the chat. I appreciate y'all for tapping in on a Tuesday night.
crime. First of all, it's $500,000.
That's
Anyway,
a lot
I
of money.
confront her.
That's a duffel bag of money. That's a duffel. A stack of 100. Listen, bro. $500,000. You got a duffel bag, not a book bag. You got a duffel bag. If you able to carry around $500,000, you carrying around a duffel bag. Trust me. You got a duffel.
On the phone, I say, "Yo, Cheyenne, I'm gonna keep it a beat."
Shout out to Andre and Andrea's Love Crossing
I don't know
Borders.
what's going on with you or
I'm
whatever.
gonna be reading the super chat shortly.
But like, I got you on my camera. I got you on your own Ring camera that I screen recorded. I still got the screen recording. I said I could put you in jail. You know, if you go to jail for this, you're going to jail for decades, my nigga. You stole from a nigga who gave you everything, nigga. What's up with you? The police is waiting for me to bring them some shit because they're gonna run a warrant on her shit to see if she's deposited anything. If she deposit anything, she's going to jail. She breaks down. She admits it. She says, "I'm sorry. I only stole it because my feelings was hurt. I was going to bring it back." You know that bullshit. Here's what my dumb ass do. I take her back. I tell her ass, I said, put all my money in a bag, $500,000, get on the next plane in the morning and bring my $500,000 back to my crib.
What are they flying on, a PJ? Did he send a private plane for her? Is he spending $20,000 to $40,000 in order to? Yo, you're not flying Spirit and Delta and American Airlines with $500,000. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just Freezy might have been on to something. I'm always gonna give people the benefit of the doubt, but I just need some additional context. You telling me she jumped on a regular plane with a bag, and maybe he gonna add some additional context that I'm not aware of. You telling me you taking a regular flight with 50,000, with $500,000? First of all, you telling me that this woman took a half a M and she didn't spend any of it, and she took it out in increments over a period of time. Then you telling me that she gonna get it all rolled up and she gonna take a half a M on a regular domestic flight from Houston to wherever it is that you are. I'd be scared to take my watches with me, bro. Real talk. I'll be scared to take my watches with me because I don't be wanting. But I done did it so many times that I know that they're not gonna stop me. I always keep my watches with me. I never check anything valuable inside of my luggage. I always keep my stuff with me. Are you telling me that you rolled out with $500,000 in a duffel? Because you're not getting it in no regular. I'm looking at my book bag right now. I don't know if you can fit a half a M in a book bag. I don't think that that's possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 100,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 200,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 300,000. Now you got to remember that these are stacks of money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 400,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No way that you're getting that in a regular book bag, and no way that you're flying commercial on that. Maybe they flew private, and maybe she flew it back.
She did that, to be honest. I got my money back. That never went to the crib. On the next plane in the morning and bring my $500,000 back to my crib. She did that, to be honest. I got my money back. That never went to the cops. But this is why I'm even still thinking, why would a bitch like this that I've spared you jail, prison, play with me? Why would you think
You know how heavy
you
that
have some
money
shit
is?
over me?
You ever seen a woman try to carry a 100,000, let alone $500,000? Come on, bro.
Okay. So I get my money back. She's apologized. She's like, yo, I was just hurt. I was going to give it back.
Wow, bro.
I'll ask y'all the question.
I had to start.
I know there's some females watching me. You say you mad because a nigga done cheated on you. You take
I
$500,000.
think there's a possibility that she might have stole some money and she might have brought it back. Maybe 30,000 or something like that. $500,000 in a duffel flying commercial back to the crib? Sound crazy, bro. I ain't never had that much money in my life on no commercial flight ever. I'm wiring it. Even look. I am a casino veteran. Okay. I am You're not talking to somebody that doesn't live the lifestyle. Where's my stuff at? I don't even know where my stuff is at. You're not talking to somebody that's new to this, that ain't been in this, that ain't about it, whatever. I am a casino veteran. All right. I'm gonna be absolutely real with you. I'm not one that you can finesse very easily because I've lived the lifestyle and I've been living it a long time. I didn't took the private flights. I didn't booked out. I have every single status that you can possibly have. The only thing that I'm not is noir. Flat out. The only thing that I'm not, they got a brand new year. I got a brand new year, and I'm platinum. I'm a platinum rewards member at MGM Grand right now. You're not talking to somebody that's just talking. I got to cover up my player's number. I want y'all to have my. I am platinum in real life. All right. Platinum in real life. There's my name at the bottom, Anton Daniels. All right. I'm platinum in real life. So, I'm not one that's easily finessed. I'm at the top of the food chain. The only thing that you can get above that is noir, and you got to get a special invite for that. Nobody even knows how to get into that. I don't even think I know anybody that's noir. So I'm trying to understand. Even when you go to the casino, right? You don't really want to take cash unless you're flying private. That's A. If you fly in private and you taking cash, unless you go into a local casino, right? But if you taking that amount, usually what happens is, um, I don't want to get into that part. Let's just go back to the stream. I don't want to go too much deeper into that part of this lifestyle. Let's just get to the stream.
Cash from that nigga, 500,000. If he don't find out, are you bringing it back? You answer that question for yourself. By the way,
That's why I like showing
she
receipts.
took the money in June when she first moved to Houston. I got that money back in like October. It's not like, oh,
Do you know how? Listen, you cannot take a. I feel you, Shadow Warrior. I want everything in my heart to believe this also. I believe that there's some truth to it. I believe that it might be a little bit exaggerated, and I could be wrong. But listen, bro, nobody is getting on a commercial flight to bring you from Houston back to wherever you are $500,000 in a duffel. It's the only way that you can bring it is in a duffel bag. I don't know if you've ever seen $1 million or $500,000 or even $100,000 in cash before, but you cannot go through the airport. You cannot go through the airport with $500,000 unless you are taking a private flight, and it is going to cost you anywhere between 15 and 40,000 round trip. You are not taking $500,000 through. They will take that junk so fast, and you will never see it again. Ever. When you go to the casino, you wire it. Or you get a marker. Do you know what a marker is? A marker is that they basically verified that you have the credit or the ability to really be able to pay it. So they go through the process of being able to now go in there, and that way I don't have to actually throw money on the table and say, hey, count the money or whatever, right? It's some people that can fly private and they'll take it there. I'm not one of those people, okay? And so you get a marker, and the marker is like, hey, okay, listen, give me 10,000, 30,000, 40,000. That's what they was giving Charles Barkley. They was giving him markers, and that's why the casino wound up suing Charles Barkley to get their money back when he didn't pay back the money that he owed the casino when he lost. You get a marker. You don't carry that type of money unless you Floyd Mayweather and you live in Vegas.
oh yeah, I took it for like a couple days.
And then to be saying that, okay, well, she brought the whole 500,000 wow. Then that would also mean that she had to fly $500,000 out of his crib to Houston. Bro.
This shit for months. So I ain't gonna lie, that's a really dumbass thing for me. And
You do know when you go through TSA, they can see every single thing that's in your bag. They can see what money you have. And when you go through the little scanner where you can put your hands on your head and it goes around you. Man, listen, they know if you got too much they tell you don't even go through it if you got you got a hip replacement or knees. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, they scan your shoes. They know everything you got coming through that motherfucking airport, bro. That's
whatever
real talk.
y'all might say about me because of that, that's true. That's true. But let's get to it again.
And then how does she buy $140,000 car if she didn't use some of the money?
This is probably the last thing. This is probably the last thing. So, and by the way, I know what her next thing is gonna be because I know how she acts.
I would have put this story together a little
She's
bit.
gonna try to act like, oh yeah, you've been like beating me up, my nigga. Stop it, my nigga. Like we got camera footage and everything of you trying to like violate me, my nigga. Stop it, bro. Like we're not about to sit here and just even listen to you. You know, be like, oh no, Act been beating me, so like I've been, I gotta steal his money. My nigga, how could you even? You shouldn't even be trying to steal from a nigga like. And by the way, for the people who were saying, so the girl who
maybe he sent the
friend had her boyfriend try to come rob you. She also stole $500,000 from you. Yes, it's true. Here's the last part. And I'm gonna get off stream after this. This bitch on my bumper about everything. Yo, you did this, you did that. Blah, 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 blah. One day, this after she come back from Houston. Now, I'm going to tell y'all the truth because some girls are going to be like, nah, in reality, y'all ain't together. But let me just tell you how I view things. Man, I ain't on that Jada Waiter shit where y'all be like, yo, oh, no, we was on a break, so I did my dirt. Man, I don't never go through a bitch phone because to keep it real, I be telling people I'm the prize type shit. One fucking day, though, shorty got drunk as fuck because she's a drunk, and I went through her phone. My nigga. We could probably just end the story there. This chick, the most filthiest, down low, dirtiest. My nigga, shorty was cheating on a nigga with a nigga on the practice squad for the Jets. And the nigga got cut from the practice squad. Nigga, I felt so embarrassed I couldn't even admit it to y'all. But I'll tell y'all today. Yo, she was cheating on a nigga on the practice squad of the Jets. I promise y'all. I swear.
That's not something like. That's not like something that you can't shame. That's not a shame of a woman. That's shame on you. Honestly, listen, bro. Listen. That means that the thing that you paying for and you paying for her $20,000 a month, $250,000 a year lifestyle. And she coming up off of you and stealing from you and taking advantage of you, that mean that nigga probably eating good off of you. He probably pimping you. He probably sent her. That mean that what you paying for, he getting it for free. He probably looking at you like the sucker like, damn, man, I'm fucking this nigga's chick. You the come up. You're paying for a woman that's not your wife, that's doing you dirty, probably got all kind of pictures inside of her phone of her taking a whole thing, taking a whole load. That's why you calling her nasty and filthy. And then you shaming the dude that got cut off the practice squad that's broke, but he fucking your chick, nigga. I mean, we in after hours, ain't we? We gonna get down to the nitty gritty. We gonna get to it. You laughing at the dude that got cut from the practice squad, but he fucking your chick. Like that mean you paying for the thing that. Now, if you was to say, oh man, I'm laughing at you because you fucking with a bum ass nigga, that's one thing. But you can't laugh at a chick and say you fucking with a bum ass nigga, but then you funding her lifestyle at the same time. You are a sugar daddy and you only 32 years old. That's some wild shit right there, bro. Now, I get it. He explaining the nature of a woman, but I hope that he never take her back because that's going to be even wilder. So you went through her phone. I'm assuming that you broke up with her right after you went through her phone because you like, damn, I got fucked over. I got done dirty. Jesus Christ.
The nigga then got cut from the practice squad. Nigga, this shit was so embarrassing. So anyway, obviously, and you're probably like, damn, Mac, why the fuck? She was like, oh, well, remember you had broken up with me? Man, fuck that breakup shit, nigga. Like, nigga, you know when you back and forth into it with somebody, nigga, we ain't break up. Cut that shit out, nigga. She was like, oh, so recently, and I'll tell you like, because I've told her, she brought, like, she had took my puppies, and she was like, oh, yeah. Like, after she got sent to the fucking hospital for the drinking, she came with her parents. I flew her parents up here because this bitch is like a fucking terrorist. She don't want to leave.
You flying her parents out?
She's like, well, if I'm leaving, I'm taking my puppies. I'm like, bro, you know those are my dogs. I pay for all the dogs. Well, my name's on it. You can take it, bro. Just leave Pluto. Pluto's my nigga. Like me and Pluto go back from like day one. I say, take all them other fucking dogs, nigga. Include. That's why I ain't see the little other dogs. I said, take the rest of them motherfuckers, man. As long as I got Pluto, I'm kicking it, nigga. Okay, she took them.
These niggas
Then,
cohabitate.
you know, the
This is
cloud
sad.
chaser and weirdo bitch she is.
This is so sad.
I got tickets to Travis Scott shit and a bunch of other shit. She come back with the dogs. So anyway, I had told her because she contends. Nah, I was on a break when anything happened, and I'm like, "Are you lying?"
She must be the baddest chick in the
So
world.
I told her, I said, "Yo, I need to keep it real. The only way I could even deal with your ass is like, I need full access to all your shit. Like, I never really
You
have no full
taking her
access to no
back?
bitch shit. I really don't give a fuck. But like, just because I'm like, yo, bro, I'm just not gonna be taking a fool. You're fucking a nigga who's literally making $300 a month, and I ain't even gonna cap with you. Like, bro, there's so much more shit. Like, I don't even want to get into though. And yes, by the way, all this shit does make me look weird, lame, and whatever the case is. But I'm gonna always
It
tell my
does.
truth. I just don't care.
I gotta give him props for at least being transparent.
Recently, she was just on some shit like, yeah, nigga, fuck what you want, nigga. I ain't about to give you shit, nigga. I'm like, all right, man, you about to be on your shit. So I told her, I said, listen, keep it real. Me and you not together, bro. Like, nigga, bro, put it like this. She the only weirdo bitch that went from fucking a nigga who's up tens of millions to a scammer in Houston.
Y'all
A
know
nigga
who
on the
this
practice
chick's
squad
Instagram-
and random niggas, like random, random, like, you know how it's stupid? I remember she said this to me once and I believe it. She said, yo, I'm dating Akademiks. I could never fuck another nigga without him telling you. Bro, you know how she got around that? Just don't fuck anybody lit in the industry. She fucked the bummest niggas possible.
This
like,
is goofy.
the niggas who got, yo, like,
is
this
so
is part,
goofy.
and I'm gonna end the story with this. Bro,
Hey, somebody send me her Instagram profile. I just need to see who he keep taking back and forth. What is this chick? Somebody in the chat drop the Instagram profile so I can understand what the hell is going on because I am so confused. And he talking about, well, she got around it by just fucking regular niggas. No, regular niggas was fucking her. She has a video out, sounds fabricated. Chick mad skinny and regular, super regular. You tell you this. Cheyenne. What's her Instagram? Give me your Instagram handle. Your car. Give me your Instagram handle. I need to see what she looked like because I don't follow these people. I don't follow the industry. I'm not aware of what's going on out in these streets. I just need to know what her Instagram handle is because I want to see what she looked like.
I went through her phone, nigga. She was cash apping the niggas. I'm like, bro, you're fucking niggas. You're sending money? I'm done with you, bro. Like, it's over. But anyway, I just had to tell my full truth today. This has been a good stream. And listen, whatever you think about me and think about whatever you've heard today, it is the reality and it is my life. Listen, I'll be the subject of the conversation for the next couple months or the next couple days. And I don't care because you know why? A bitch will never hold shit over me. And by the way, if she does try to come back with some shit like, oh yeah, you've been putting hands on me. Come on now. Like, go look at the police report. The cops been in the crib 40 times.
Not her paying for D. Not her paying for the D on top of it. Oh my God. Good Jesus. Good Lord, have mercy. Have mercy on my soul. Woo! Somebody give me this chick's handle. Not her paying for D with your money because she ain't got. He said that she didn't get no money from nowhere except from him because she ain't got no job and no sources of income. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Not only was she, oh my God, Tia, Rod, El Navis, Big J 773. Good God Almighty. Oh my God. That's crazy. Shay Glizzy, _ Shay Glizzy. All right, let me see what's happening out here. Let's see what we got popping out here in these streets, man. Let's see. Is this her? I think this is who y'all sent me. Oh, her account is private. All right, all right, all right, all right. Nothing we can do about that. Her account is private, so nothing we can do about it. All right, yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is insane, bro. All right, let me go from there. Good God, Act. Good Jesus. Good googly moogly. Jesus Christ. Act is down bad.